Hi Scorpio, today we're going to light the dark on your love life and see what comes out. Palace of Cups. Wow. That's like the 10 of Cups. Oof, with Justice, Libra energy, ooh, key. And the 7 of Cups, that is your energy. Venus in Scorpio, in fact, with the Devil underneath, because you got to make it interesting. That's the major arcana for Capricorn. Underneath that, the Tower. Never a dull moment. Palace of Cups, as mentioned, it's like the 10 of Cups, right? It's the ultimate abundance and emotional fulfillment, typically in a household, in a partnership. It is the lasting emotional peace. Justice is here to set things right. It's karma, it's cause and effect, it's balancing the scales, and it's the universe helping out to do that. There's something about integrity and possibly consequences. With the 7 of Cups, confusion, illusion, delusion, too many emotions, a lot of options, just like head in the clouds energy, and maybe to the point it's got somebody in a cage of self-imposed fear. The Devil, you'll see this person is in a cage, but the door is open. It's actually just an illusion. I'm happy to see the Tower underneath that because it's going to blow it up. The Devil is oppression, restriction, just toxic things, toxic thoughts. It can be addiction, unhealthy attachments. It's a ton of stuff. So let's get going and see what we can find out here. Why is the Palace of Cups here? This is like the ultimate. There's so much opportunity with the Palace of Cups. It's a beautiful thing. 9 of Cups, yeah, man. It's the wish fulfillment card, right? It's the ultimate in contentment, personal satisfaction. High Priestess underneath, this is knowing that there's so much opportunity for love in a situation. The Hermit is really analyzing, getting deep in touch. I like that. The Hermit shining the light on the High Priestess here. Really getting in touch with their inner wisdom, their higher self. Seeing how happy things maybe were at one point. Why is Justice here? Why is Justice here balancing the scales of karma? Because the Empress, right on. That's more Libra energy, actually, because it's Venus, Libra's ruler, and it is the ultimate in growth, abundance, creativity, values, and self-worth. King of Swords underneath the deck. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some effort here. Being called to put in some effort to work on something with the 8 of Pentacles and Judgment. Probably to work on setting things right with the Empress. Maybe in Libra season, and we are just getting into that now. So what is the 7 of Cups? Venus and Scorpio. And Venus will be there before long, too. 8 of Wands. This is confusion about what to say, how to move forward. The 8 of Wands is momentum. It's the fastest minor arcana. And it can be Cupid's love arrows. Maybe to the point where somebody is like feeling too much. They're overwhelmed by their own emotions, by their own fear-based mentality. This 9 of Swords under the deck, they're freaking right out because guess who's looking through the window here? Buddy Devil. So it's like their own thoughts are creating these fears. They're stuck in a loop of anxiety, stress, fear of the future, and worry. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 8 of Cups. Definitely fear is holding somebody back. Fear and confusion. But with the Palace of Cups and the 9 of Cups, it's beautiful. It's everything one could want emotionally. 6 of Cups. Like, could it get any better? Yes, it probably could. But anyway, the 6 of Cups, nostalgic soulmate ties, past life energy. Somebody you feel like a strong pull towards. This is the type of connection where you're a kindred spirit. You can just like read each other's minds. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Swords. So there is an opportunity to take a risk on a brand new start, but there's the need for a lot of discernment here. 10 of Cups underneath that, there's your potential. But 5 of Swords with the Star, there's narcissistic, selfish tendencies that need to be healed. What is Justice with the Empress? Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands under the deck. So somebody's creeping on in because they're driven by inspiration, passion, desire. And the Page of Pentacles does offer something stable, grounded, has a practical plan in place. However, it's a beginner energy. And although everybody's got to start somewhere, there's a disconnect in the energy between a page and an empress. This is not somebody that's on the same level. Oh, but look at that. The Emperor was right underneath that. So maybe they're learning, and they're definitely driven by passion. Look at that, Emperor and the Nine of Cups. Somebody could be figuring it out. Oh, Seven of Swords under the deck. I split it. A lot of confusion about the messages and how to move forward, the momentum, the Eight of Wands, Cupid's arrows. This is like swift, quick communication. What to say? Five of Cups. Start with an apology, maybe? This is remorse, regrets, sadness over the past. There's your Queen of Swords again showing up with Three of Wands. So there's a distance in this connection. This Queen of Swords possibly has cut something out and is looking out for a bigger, better future. Turning their back on the devil. There's that devil showing up again with an Ace of Cups and a Ten of Cups and a Nine of Wands and Justice. Is it worth another kick at the can? I don't know. Was this apology valid? Is this person ready, willing, and able to grow up? Get out of their own way? What are the messages of love for Scorpio? Support. Lean on your inner circle at this time. And boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. That's your Queen of Swords. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. And soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. And you do have here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. Because we did see that Emperor, we're going to get a divine counterpart check-in. Heartbroken. I still feel you at times. Blind. This was the real thing. I know now. Underneath the deck, denial. So somebody could be taking off their blinders, recognizing, but it's up to you to use the ultimate discernment here to decide if this person has dropped their toxic shadow tendencies. So that's your reading, Scorpio. I do hope it helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.